This is my response to months of torture. When I had first pulled that blue letter out of the mail, I was sure it was a joke. There was no way a person who'd been dead for a year could be sending me mail. I didn't need the pain of that loss hurting me anymore. I got a call from his father that same day. Chris is dead, he told me. I told him I already knew that. He explained that the funeral previously held for Chris was only because he'd been missing long enough to be pronounced dead. Now they'd found his body. He'd shot himself last night in his parents' front yard. A real funeral would be held soon. I didn't attend. I gave the letter a real read this time. That was a mistake. "Did you know you gain power from being dead?" was the first thing he'd written. "Suddenly you're nobody, and nobodies get to see everybody. I chose to see you though, Nat. I chose to see your fake tears at my fake funeral. I chose to see you continue sleeping with the guy that you chose over me, and I chose to take the footage of you drugged out of your mind, half naked in his bathtub, and send it to all your friends and his parents, but not your parents. Nat, did you know that your parents already don't love you? I imagine the footage of you that night might startle them, but ask them. I dare you to ask them why they love you. They'll say, because you're our daughter. But what does that mean? It means that they like that they own you, that they have you to show off as something they made, that you're moldable, that you'll be around to take care of them when they're shitting their pants and falling over. But they don't love you. And this goes for everybody. All anybody loves is the power that they have over others, from others, because of others. People use people to build them up. Are you ready for me to get to the point? Well, I did ask my parents why they loved me, and they said exactly what Chris said they would. They left me unsatisfied. I think that was the point where the things he'd written started to weigh on me, even more so than the multitude of messages from friends about that footage. The point is power, he said. I'm sure we're living a meaningless existence, but power is the only good feeling there really is. I'm sure that's what you felt when you were cheating on me. That was power, but limited. If you want the truest form, you've got to do drastic things to take it. What better way than death? Death fucks with people's heads, especially when the dead start talking. And I know I've made you miserable. It feels good, and you deserve it. But now I want you to do the same thing. The rest of what he wrote me was just as vile. He described how I should kill myself and what actions I should take against others to gain my power through death. I really started to think he might be right. Well, after letting these thoughts torture me for weeks, I finally busted open a razor and planned to leave myself a bloody, gruesome mess on the bathroom floor. After really holding those tiny blades in my hands, though, I remembered that this is how I pictured Chris doing it, the first time they declared him dead. Everyone figured someone had done something to him, but I knew about the scars on his body. And every time I pictured him like that, I felt sick. And I felt like it was completely my fault. Well, I flushed those stupid razor blades. It's not my fault that Chris is dead. He was suffering before I ever made my mistake. There's nothing powerful about using suicide as a form of revenge. It's just sad. It just sucks.